Okay, it's recording. But what I was saying was, we're just going to talk about, like Christina and Candy went on last night, so that works. But we're going to talk about, like, some sealing the deal stuff, posting. I'm going to go into posting really, really, like, in detail about what we need to be posting, what we don't need to be posting, because, like I was telling them last night, I was scrolling down my timeline, and I've noticed it's been an issue for a while. And not that, like, the whole copy-paste thing, look at my baby. You're distracting me. But not that the whole, like, copy and paste thing is the issue, which it is, but even if you switch it up a little bit, like, okay, say I post right now, and I'm like, I don't even remember what the post was last night, but, like, it was, like, all about It Works. It was this big black, green, and bling, like, just super, like, spammy, annoying-looking post, and, like, 5 people, it was 4, actually, but it was, like, 4 people back to back to back. That's what my whole timeline was. And if it was my timeline, then it's, Potential's timeline, because there's a lot of people, like me and Kiana have tons of people, in common on Facebook. A lot of us do. And a lot of people, like, if they're my potentials, they'll add Kiana, they'll add, other people just so they can see that they're successful too or whatever. But these people are seeing the same post over and over and over again, like back to back to back. And that's a problem. Like, nobody wants to see that crap over and over again. And if it was like a more detailed post, like, this is how you detox, or here's some tips on whatever, or even if it was a sales post, but it wasn't like all like in your face, like It Works and buy my wraps or whatever, it wouldn't be so bad. But to have the same post back to back to back was just ridiculous. And that's why people aren't, if you're not signing customers, if you're not talking to people, then that's why. These people are not interested in what you're posting. So if you are not promoting, you're not pulling in loyal customers every month, it's a little bit of everything. It's the posting. It's what you're posting. You're not bringing people in. If it's the engagement, if you're not bringing people on your page or adding new people, nobody new is seeing your stuff. So that's a problem. Like, we're going to be talking about all these little things. We're going to go back over the basics, because obviously everyone's not doing, everyone's not adding people every day like they're supposed to be doing. Everybody's not growing their Instagram. All you're doing, what I told everyone last night is, if all you're doing is jumping on Facebook because you feel the need to throw a post up real quick, that's the problem. People can tell that you just jumped on Facebook, copied and pasted something, and posted it real quick just so you can hop off and say you posted. That's a problem. Like, if you're going to do that, you might as well not post at all. Keep your page cleaned up. Like, you might as well not do anything, because nobody wants to. How are you going to turn the TV on? It's not going to work. Y'all. So who? Kensington. Hi, baby. DJ said hey. Look at her. But, like, that's the biggest problem right now. What I shared with the leaders last night is I posted this post that it was just, like, reasons that you need to detox or something like that. And it wasn't anything salesy. I didn't post about our products at all. It was like, if you have headaches or you feel bloated or whatever, like, it was reasons that your body is telling you that you need to detox. So just off posting why somebody needs to detox, people messaged me and was like, so what do you use to detox? Like, being the person that people will come to. So maybe I'm posting like some weight loss tips, and they seen me post a picture of myself and I look like I've lost some weight. They're going to message me and say, hey, what are you using to lose weight? Well, we all know how that is. If your hair is getting long, like, when Kiana went to the salon and her hair was super long, she wasn't sitting there talking about some hair, skin, and nails. They came to her and asked why her hair was so long or why it was so thick or whatever. Then she could sell to them. Like, that's like being the go-to person right now is what the biggest thing's going to be. There are so many other companies, so many other people on Facebook right now talking about how this, and this is the best thing they need to buy, when you need to be the person that's talking about how you can help people with this, and this. Not, ooh, you need to wrap and lose your stomach. People aren't going to buy from that. But if you're talking about, some ways that you're losing weight, some ways that you're gaining energy every day, post a picture of your greens every day. But I seen a picture yesterday. And like I was telling them, I think it was Thermofit. It was a picture of an email like an email that was sent out about ThermoFit, and they put like, let me help you burn more calories. Who's going to message somebody and say, okay, I want to know how to burn more calories because you posted a picture of your email? Nobody's going to do that. It's not even, like, it doesn't even look good. But if you're posting how you just went to the gym, or even if you didn't go to the gym, hey, I just woke up, this protein shake is amazing. Like, even if you're not selling a protein shake, hey, this protein shake is amazing, and I'm so glad that I was able to burn some extra calories this morning. Now I'm taking my kid to the doctor. Whatever, like, lifestyle posts and not generic crap is going to be the biggest thing right now, because you got to show these people that you know your stuff. You're not just on Facebook talking about what you're trying to sell, because people are buying you. And this is what we were talking about yesterday too. But like, posting you, people want to come to you. So you don't need to be on Facebook talking about how people need to join your team because you have you need 3 more people for your diamond chart. Like, would you message me if I said I need 3 people on my diamond chart? That's all the post said. No, because that does nothing for you. It has to be about them. So if you're posting about how $2,000 paid your KUB, your car payment, and some diapers, and I'm looking for a couple moms that really need help with paying something, stuff like that. And we have a million posts about lifestyle and how you can draw people in, but like, just showing people that they need you, they need what you have, not showing people that you need people. And I know that we post stuff like, I need product testers for a cleanse, like stuff like that is fine, because they're coming to you and you're not just sitting here saying, buy my cleanse. But like, when you're posting, I need 5 more people to buy Fat Fighters for me, do you think people are going to come to you because you need 5 more people that need Fat Fighters? No, they need to know that they need Fat Fighters, and that's why they're going to come to you. Kiana, do you want to add anything to that, or Nicole, or anybody? Okay. So that's the biggest thing on posting. What else did I say I was going to cover? I was just going to keep it short and simple tonight, because I really just wanted to tell you all like some of the things that we have coming, because I talked a little bit about it with the leadership group yesterday. But goodness. So posting was one of the biggest things this week, because it's a new month, it's a new year. We need to be doing our follow-up. So, starting like Thursday or Friday, or even if you wanted to start tonight, you need to be doing your follow-ups. You still need to be, I don't know if everyone watched Jade's video. If not, you need to go watch it. But everyone needs to be reaching out to people right now, whether you're cold messaging, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to do, you need to be reaching out to people, because the more people that you're talking to now, the more people that's going to buy next month when they're splurging with their income tax, or at the end of the month when people get their school checks, or, by the end of March or April when people have got Christmas paid off of their credit cards and they want to buy some stuff for themselves. Like I said, you need to be building yourself up to be the go-to person. Like, one of the biggest things that's going to help you right now is being a product of the product. Jumping on one product. I don't care if it's one product, the Fat Fighters that you take every day, and you're going to be able to show that you lost 6 pounds. I don't care what it is, but you need to be doing something. Because if you're not using these products, how can you tell somebody else to? How can you expect people to buy products from you if you're not taking anything? People are getting sick right now. I've been sick like a million freaking times, and I have had migraines, so I don't know what the deal is. But posting about, like, there was a bunch of you all that posted, a lot of people are sick right now, glad I'm not, I have migraines or whatever. Like, stuff like that is good. Don't make it so salesy, but just posting the fact that, like, when somebody's scrolling in your timeline and they're freaking sick in bed at home from work, and they're like, oh crap, well, what are these greens, because she's not sick or whatever, they might message you. Just really think about the ways that you could get people to come to you. Being the go-to person, posting cleanse tips, posting, I don't know, anything to bring people to you. Like, if you're a mom, post some mom things, post some recipes if you cook all the time. Like, Nicole posts her dinner every night that she cooks, and look at all the people that like and comment on it just because she does it. Like, she's consistent with it. What? With no invite, DJ said. But like things like that's what people are like, they know Nicole for now. Like they'll jump on Facebook and they'll see, like that's how me and DJ are. We'll be scrolling our timeline and we'll see a plate and we're like, I bet Nicole cooked that. Hold on, let me scroll back up. Yep, it's Nicole. But like stuff like that is what was it chat? Right, need my plate too, June said. But stuff like that is putting herself out there. You know, she doesn't have to just post about business stuff all the time. You know, everyone knows that she's home from her job now, and she can be home with her kids, and she's ran with that. Like when she took Rexy to the vet twice this week, she made sure she posted about that. If the kids are sick, she makes sure she posts about being home with them. Like when the first time that Kensington was sick, she was able to be home with her because she didn't have to go to work. Same thing with Kiana. There's tons of things that we post that you can see. And, you know, our Team Inspire post group, there are millions of posts in there that you all can use. Tons. And, I mean, Kiana just added pictures on it the other day. I still have a bunch of stuff I can add into it. I just haven't yet. But there's tons of stuff. Like, there's no excuse for you all to not have anything to write. Or not have anything to post, and you can change it up. There's no reason that none of you all should have your story, you know, typed out. It doesn't have to be dramatic. It doesn't have to say you made $50,000. Like anything that you've done with this business, anything that you've made is what you can run with and talk about. Trying to think. I want to talk about posting, talk about doing follow-ups this week. What am I forgetting? The New Year, New You thing. We're gonna run with that. We need to put our customers in there. Make sure you're telling your customers that when they join or they order, especially with these new packs out, you can also tell them we have an accountability group that they can be into to help them as well. So that's one of the big things, and we're gonna really run with that. I know it hasn't really kicked off yet because there's not a lot of people in there, but there will be. And then another thing, it's so crazy, like all this stuff keeps aligning, but I've been wanting to do these challenge groups, and I talked a little bit about it last night. I don't have it all planned out yet, but basically it's going to turn into these things that you all can do yourself for your, like, to bring in more potential. It's going to be like these little, you can post about a free clean eating group, a 5-day free clean eating group, and it's just a group that you add people in, and they just, like, you add them in there for free, and all you do is give tips a day, every day for 5 days about clean eating. Like, that's it. But those people that were added in there are now your potentials, and you can go back in there and post anytime you have a special or whatever. But that's what a lot of these other companies do. And the one that's really known for it, it's called challenge groups. And the one that's really known for it is they have a shake that's similar to ours that just came out, which ours, like, if you look at the ingredients, ours is way, way, way better. But their shake for like the same amount that we have is $129 for a month supply, and ours is $59. So if that company can run with what they have, then there's no reason that we can. So it's just crazy that everything's aligned to where the things that I want to do and the things that I'm planning out, and I got ideas from this company and that company or whatever, just so we can do things different, is now coming to where we have similar things and we can run with that. So I'll just keep you all posted on when we're going to start that and how they work or whatever. But we're going to be added that in, and now that we have a shake, that's going to be like way, way, way better, and it goes right along with it. What else did I talk about? Kiana, do you have anything to add? Anything I haven't talked about yet? No? You suck tonight. Nicole, do you have anything that you want to go over? Posting anything?
I'm doing school. I'm doing schoolwork while we're doing this. But I don't really have anything to add besides, like you said, like the posting and the follow-ups. It's not I feel like what you do in January is going to set you up for the next 90 days. So if you try to wait until tax time to run and take all the advice and do all these things, you're going to be behind. So this month is just about like perfecting your business. And I know nobody's perfect. Nobody's business is perfect. But if you feel like you lack on Instagram, you need to spend the next few days just studying Instagram. If you feel like your posts aren't where they need to be and people aren't coming to you, coming to you and you're not getting interaction, then that should be your focus this month. If you feel like sealing the deal is your issue, you need to focus on that this month. Whatever it is, if it's just, growing your amount of followers, getting in the habit of sending out more messages, writing down your goals and getting your dream board together, whatever it is that you feel like you struggle with, even if there's 15 different things that you struggle with, that's fine. But use this entire month to get a grip on that and perfect it. So like Krista said, when people are spending their tax money, that you have your life together, basically. Like you have your business together, you have your scheduling together, you've done your follow-ups. I would recommend doing them twice this month, probably this week and then towards the end of the month. If you can, book some parties. If you haven't had your own personal testimony, then you need to order your products this month. Don't wait and order your products next month. You need to order them, have them here, and have results before January is over. So all those things are important. I mean, it's a lot, but it's just everything. Like you have to have your business solidified this month, like this week really, but this month, this upcoming week, like you really want to just have everything together, and just whatever your weakest point is. We all have our weakest points. Mine is still sharing my story. That's still one of my weakest points. And one of my strengths is Instagram. So everybody, has their strong points and their weak points, but I'm going to work more on, what I struggle with this month, so that next month it's a no-brainer, and all I'm doing next month is enrolling people. That's it. That's all I'm doing next month is enrolling and training, building relationships, and customer service with my loyals. Like that's literally all I'm doing, and promoting and grow my paycheck. I'm not Instagram training next month. I'm not doing anything training wise next month. I'm just going to focus on promoting and reaching my goals and helping other people. So that's kind of, my take on it. Your whole entire month just needs to be about perfecting your business and strengthening what you're struggling with right now, no matter what it is.
Yeah. Okay, so
well, I was gonna chime in for a minute, but I try not to chime in much because loudmouth right here. She's jabbering on. But anyway, I was gonna say, if you've not been consistent at this point or up until this point, to be consistent now, because just from me being consistent about posting, just posting every day, really. Like Kiana said, you want to follow up and you want to message people, but as far as Facebook goes, you want to be consistent, because I've had just within the past, I guess, 2 days, I've had someone message me wanting to come back into the business. I've had someone message me about products. Actually, a couple people message me about products that I've talked to in the past, but that's just from being consistent about posting. So if you're not being consistent, and if you're not posting and you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, then they're not going to be there. They're going to go to somebody else. But I feel like now is the time. If you've not done it to this point, you need to make sure that that's something you are doing. Mm-hmm. That's what I want to chime in.
Okay, since y'all kind of went there with it, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to screen share and go into, can y'all see that? Can you see the 90-day game plan? Okay. He is. Well, you got to sleep now. No. Okay. Mommy's almost done. Okay. Mommy's doing this, so you gotta wait a minute, okay? So since Kiana was talking, she kind of went into everything that you need to do this month and perfecting things and all that. I wanted to go ahead and share this and talk about this just a little bit. This is in the files in Team Inspire. I made this like last month, November, I think. And we were going to do it in December, so some of the dates need changed around. But it kind of just played out to where we needed to do it in January. So basically, I'm not going to read this word for word or anything like that, but this is just something like if anyone's ever read the book GoPro. I think that's what it is. Lord, I've read it. I don't know how many times. But it's basically like the 90-day push. And technically our 90-day push doesn't start until February. It's going to be February, March, April. So 90 days. And so January is basically, like Kiana said, perfecting anything that you're weak at. Be quiet a minute. It's basically perfecting anything that you're weak at or you lack at or you need to change. So basically this is like writing down your goals, and you all can go through this all by yourself and print it out. I know some of you already have it printed out. But basically, like, this is supposed to set you up to where you can sign 20 people a month. And if you start this month, then that actually puts you ahead of the game, because it's not technically supposed to, if you're perfecting everything and starting next month to sign people, it's supposed to be, 60 days, 60 people or 20 people in 90 days. So if you start this month, the biggest thing with starting this month is like learning everything that you need to do, like how you talk to people, how you sell the deal. Like I said, me and Kiana's going to do a lot of training on that, how you're posting and stuff, because right now is when you need to bring potentials in. You need to be talking and reaching out to people, cold messaging, whatever you want to do. You need to be talking to more people so that you have more people that's coming to you and watching you over the next 90 days, and they're going to join you. So that's what this pre-launch prep is, and it's called the building period. So training, preparing, and getting focused, negotiating with family. So telling your family that, I might be working longer hours. You can schedule family time every day, that because you can't just neglect your family or not cook dinner or whatever. But just telling your family, like, it's going to be a little crazy for a few months, just so I can push through this big momentum time and like our big boom time. So you can take out, like, so what if you don't go to some birthday parties? So what if you don't go to everything that your major family does or whatever? Maybe you miss a couple practices or whatever. Like taking your schedule and taking out the unnecessary activities, delegating them, eliminating distractions, all that kind of stuff. And then the building period is, girl, be quiet. Building a fresh list of contacts, so starting your whole 100s list over. So all these people, like printing out your Facebook list, coming up with all these people on Instagram that you've never talked to, like all these people that you have never talked to, that's who you need to be reaching out to. So you're going to be strategizing, basically writing down your goals and how you're going to get there. So if you want to go diamond, how many people do you need? Where do you need them? Who's going to help you build? Things like that, like figuring it all out. Sharpening skills. So if you're not really great at sealing the deal, you're going to work on that. And if you're not great at posting, we're going to work on that. Inviting techniques. We can do some role playing. You can text us, stuff like that. What are you willing to do for your business to grow and for you to change your life? So that's the biggest thing. Crap, Kiana, let me find that thing that I sent you. It was really, really good. I'm not going to read it all because we're going to do a call on it. But, hold on. Here it is. But it just says, if you expect your business to work because you want it to, just because you want it to, well, no, that's not going to work. You have to cut out the excuses. No more, I don't have times. You will always be busy. And in fact, most of us get busier. So this next 90 days or 120 days or however you want to look at it, we're going to be busier. So if you can't handle it right now, if you're making excuses right now, you're not going to make it. It's not going to happen. Reevaluate your priorities and shift around your to-do list. Find things in your daily routine that aren't necessary and can be moved around. No more, I don't know anyone, because then you need to get busy and meet people. So like 10 of you are saying, well, I don't know that many people, or I've already reached out to my whole friends list. Okay, well, you're going to have to figure something else out. You're going to have to add more followers. You're going to have to make a new Facebook. I don't know what you're going to have to do, but you're going to have to figure something out. Girl, she done missed me. I'm sorry, y'all. Get busy meeting new friends. No more. No one says yes. Well, then get busy circling back around and asking more people, finding more people that's going to say yes. Not everyone's going to tell you no, and not everyone, you're not too busy. You have to sacrifice. You might need to use your DVR more. Say no to going out with friends. Say no to the naps. Might have to say no to the snooze button. Might have to say no to the movie. Might need to say no to Fun Day Sunday. You need to get real with yourself. Stop blocking yourself and your family from success because of your own fears, doubts, excuses, and unwillingness. Do you really want to stay home with your babies and give your kids a full-time parent? Do you really want to retire your husband from his job or from the military, or to have you home with your family? Do you really want to be able to sleep peacefully at night and not cry when an unexpected bill pops up? Do you really want to be able to travel with your family and experience life? Do you really want to not have to use an alarm for the rest of your life and answer to someone else? Do you really want to be self-made? Do you really want to be able to give back to others freely and help change the world? Do you really want what this opportunity provides? If you did, then you would move mountains to reach your goals and not accept hurdles that come your way. Don't let 2017 be another year that slips by because of complacency. Let it be a year that you took charge of and you changed you and your family's life. So that was super big. And it's super true, because how many of us say we're busy? How many of us say, well, I'm sleepy, I'm going to take a nap? I know, y'all know I'm the nap queen half the time. And I sleep late every day, and that's a problem. I see Kiana over there. So, like, this, basically, you don't have to use this 90-day thing. You don't have to use it. But basically, all it is the strategy. Basically, all it is your roadmap of what you need to do. You know, if you wake up and you're like, okay, well, I don't know what I needed to do today. I don't know what I need to do this week. I don't know how to get to Diamond. I don't know how to whatever. Like, this is going to tell you what you need to do. You got to get focused. You got to work. Let's see. What would it be worth to recruit 20 new people in 30 days in your business right now? So work the numbers. What's going to be your upfront commission, fast start bonuses, rate advancements? Hold on, I think this is telling me something. Maybe it's telling me it's almost over. I don't know. It popped up though. But anyways, you can read through this pre-launch prep and see what you got to do. Get your list together. Stop putting it off. Have your goals wrote down, make your dream board. Stop saying that you're going to do it tomorrow, or stop saying you're going to do it this weekend or next week or whatever. Stay up late and do it if you have to. I should have went live today and showed y'all mine. I can do that tomorrow. I forgot. But this has the formula for everything that you need. This breaks down the 30 days. It has the rules on here, your goals, your distractions. I mean, it has all kinds of stuff on here. And I sat and worked on this dang thing forever. So definitely make sure you're using this. It has your social media strategy, like how to post, when to post, all that crap. As Mama, put the baby, she's leaning down. She's not even on the screen. So it literally has everything on here. Sealing the deal, leadership stuff, all kinds of stuff. Hold on, let me turn my stop share. Okay, we're back. So it has tons of stuff on there. You just got to take advantage of it. So all you all can sit here and say, well, I can't be successful. I don't have an upline. I don't have that many friends. I don't have the biggest following as you do. I don't have this. Guess what? I worked for it. Kiana worked for it. Nicole worked for it. None of us went Diamond just because we decided to work today and tomorrow we were Diamond. It's not what happened. It took tons of hard work. It took time. It took everything. And you all are going to have to do it for yourselves too. We can't do it for you. We give you absolutely everything plus some. You all probably have way more than any other team has. I know for a fact that nobody has that 90-day game plan. So I can feel myself a little bit right there. But like we give you all everything that you need to be successful. You just have to put the action to it. You can read this 90-day plan and not do anything, or you can read it and fill the whole thing out. But if you don't message people, you don't talk to people, you don't post, you're not going to get anything from it. You're not going to be successful. So that's the biggest thing right now. Stop making excuses. Stop not talking to people. Stop not posting. You got to do these things every day, to talk to people, every day to post, every day to be disciplined somehow. Schedule your posts. I don't care what you do, but you got to do something every single day or it's not going to pay off. You're not going to promote. And I'm not going to feel bad. I'm not chasing anyone. I'm not going to message any of y'all and be like, okay, why are you not working today? Why are you not posting? That's not my problem, because my family's going to get fed regardless. I'm going to promote this year regardless. And that's how you all need to look at it with your teams. Don't blow them up every day and say, why aren't you working? I didn't see you post it. Like, that's their problem. Everyone has to want it for yourself. And that's the biggest thing right now is we have so many people that don't work. That's okay, because in 30 days when you recruited 15 more people, you're not going to care, because those 15 people are going to be working, or 10 of them are going to be working, or whatever. You're going to have people to focus on, and then they're going to have people to focus on, and your team's going to explode. And that's what happened to me when I went the month that I went Diamond and Double. I felt like I woke up one day and I was thrown into this leadership position, and I was like, I don't even know what I'm doing. What am I supposed to do with these people? Am I supposed to train them? I don't know what I'm doing, so how am I going to train them? Like, I for real feel like that's what happened. And I feel like the difference with you all is you all know your stuff now. We've poured into you all and taught you all everything, to where you don't have to be in my position and feel like you were thrown into a leadership position one day and didn't know what to do. So just be confident in everything that you know. and everything that you can teach your team. Be confident that you have leaders that are willing to do whatever for you all in your teams. So I guess that's just the biggest thing. I don't know if anybody wants to chime in real quick. Nicole, Kiana, anybody? On anything that I said or anything else you want to throw in? I don't know what time it is. 9:37. Okay, we did pretty good. But if you all have any questions over anything or whatever, you can come to me with help, or you can go to Kiana or Nicole or whoever you need to for help. Let us know if you need anything. Print that 90-day plan. See, if you want to use it, like I said, go ahead. If you don't, then it's whatever. But if you really print it out and use it and run with it, then you're going to be successful, and I promise. If you're really talking to people and posting and doing everything you're supposed to do today, whether it pays off tomorrow or in 3 months, it's going to pay off. It's going to be worth it. Will you quit? So I guess y'all just message me if you need me. Thanks for getting on, and good night. Say good night.
Good night.